So I'm done all the sanding, and now I'm going to do a pinstripe to cover up this little messy area here. You can see all the way around where the color met the white of the board. So I have some pinstriping tape here, automotive stuff, and I'm just gonna do a border all the way around. Just kind of eye it. If you watch some of my other videos, when I do this actual stripe along here, this to tape up this little cut lap, I just use a technique kind of like you see the guys painting cars. You just want to keep a nice long piece of masking tape, and you're just going to tape all the way along. So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to go around the board real quick, and then I'm going to tape paper here and paper in here once I have this all done. And all this is doing is just cleaning up the look of this stripe. It's completely optional. I'm going to do it because I like it. And you can do this before your gloss coat. I got lazy, I just didn't bother with it. You want to push down on it nice and firmly to get it so that it sticks to the board nicely, so you don't get any bleeding. There's nothing worse than having bleeding underneath masking tape. It just makes your pinstripe look awful. I need some paper and just tape this up. Fill this in so that we don't get any overspray. So I've taped up the board. I added the 2 pins. I did my border, and then I just put some paper and then taped around just so that there wouldn't be any overspray. I didn't bother to film that. So the type of paint I'm using, it's a high particulate. This is in Krylon H2O water-based latex paint. I found it worked really good. I had some good experience with this, even with the paint not being protected by an epoxy coat. It wore really nicely. You can use any type you want. I just like using this because it's water-based and it's not that stinky. Just shake it up really well. And then just apply it and do 2 coats, and that'll be it. I find this paint adheres nicely, so I don't even bother with a primer coat. That looks quite nice. Probably won't even need an extra coat. I'm just going to let it set up, dry, and then check it. Peel the paper off. Okay, I've pulled off all of the paper and masking tape. I didn't bother to show that. That's just kind of easy to do. So the pinstripe came out really well. I'm quite happy with it. It's nice and even. I don't know if you can kind of see it on the camera here, but I'm quite pleased with it for eyeballing it. But I guess I'm just following the previous mark anyway to hide the cut lap. So next I'm going to polish the board, compound and polish the board, and then just do a final overview and review out in the sun just to show you how it came out, and the board is done. At this stage here I could just take it out and surf it, actually wax it, throw a leash on it, and it's good to go. But I'm just going to put some final touches on it and do one more video on that. Other than that, that's about it for this video.